are here to review the Oculus Quest 2. We've worked pretty hard to try to get this.
Yes, we have.
And we're enjoying it so far. So we got the 64 gigabyte from Best Buy, which retails for $299. And then there's another one if you want more gigs for $399.
$256.
$256.
The gigabytes are $256.
Yep. So far we're enjoying it.
But I was told that the 64 should be plenty, unless you plan on loading like a ton of games. And then not only that, like once you own a game, so if you don't mind like unloading and reloading, then it's not really an issue. It's not going to go anywhere. Like you can always take stuff off and put stuff back on. So
you can. Yeah. So far, initial reactions, I'm loving it.
Yep.
So would you like me to go ahead and unbox?
Yes.
So this is what it comes in. It's a nice little sleek white box, and then it comes with a sturdy box, which I'm currently using as the case because, well,
I just haven't found one yet that we like. We're trying to wait for some third-party sellers to come out with some more, because there is a case that Oculus has that comes with an Elite charging strap, but it's like $100 and...
It's a little pricey.
Yeah, it's pricey because you're almost paying $50. I think you're paying $50 for the charging strap, and then like another $55 for the
actual case.
Which I don't even like the case because it looks like it collects like
lint.
Yeah,
so
I was like, no.
I think you sent me a picture, and I don't know. It's just I'm not in love with it. So
I wish they would sell that strap by itself with the charging.
I would
have got that if they sold it separately, but I was like, I'm not paying another $50 for a case I don't like.
So it comes in this sleek little sleeve, like I said. So, and then the back just has samples of some of the games you can download, but there are loads of games. And then when you open it, let's see, right there it is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. 2 controllers. Comes with the batteries.
You just pull out a little tab and it activates the controllers.
And they're double A's, right?
They're double A's when it comes time to replace them. But so far, it looks like these controllers do really well on battery life.
Yeah.
I've been playing this quite a bit, and mine are still at 100%.
I play it almost every day. Like, maybe I haven't played it for 2 days in the week, and they're hanging on. And then it comes... I'm not going to open this, but it comes with this little box, and it just has the power charging brick in here. Nothing fun. And instructions. And I think that's it.
Yep.
And then, the grand finale, the best part... the VR system.
Yay!
So it's nice and sleek, and it comes with a strap. I am dealing with the strap right now. My only complaint is it's front heavy, so you really have to make sure it's secure or it weighs on your head. And I just worry it'll get dirty eventually. Just be careful.
So yeah, speaking of the strap, I did not like that strap at all, so I took mine off, and I actually did go ahead and buy the Elite strap. Now this is the one that does not have the charger attached to it, and I did get this one from GameStop. And I actually I'm sorry that I had to cut this off. I could not get it out of the sleeve no matter how hard I pushed. It comes in like the same type of box, and it has like, this was the sleeve that was on there, and it was actually $49. I had to cut it off because I could not get it off. And I really like this a lot. Now, like I said, it does come with one if you want the case, and it'll have the charger with it, but it was kind of expensive. So
this has like 100.
Yeah, it was like 100 and something. I'll try to look up the actual price and put it at the bottom. But what I do like about this one is that it has this back part that kind of like cradles your head right here. If you can see that, I'll try to do a close up at the end if you guys can't see it. And then like, of course, the strap on this one is black, so I kind of feel like that's better when it's like touching your hair and things like that, because you know, like your hair gets, sometimes it could be a little oily or something like that, you know, and I feel like this strap it'll hide, like, you know,
that's
a little bit even though I would probably still wash mine regardless of which color I had on there, but I just feel like I like the black one more. And then this one, I like the way this one adjusts too, because you just kind of spin this little knob and then it expands. So like when you have it on your head, you can expand it. Then once you have it on your head, just tighten it up by just turning that little knob there. And then what I would recommend you do too, because a lot of people actually have said stuff about this strap splitting, which I think that Facebook is aware of that and they've pulled most of them. So I think this one is probably fine. I've like kind of pulled and tugged on this one to see if it would like, and it's been pretty good. So, but what I would say to do is once you have it tightened, don't just pull it off. Like you want to unloosen it some and then take it off your head. Like I would not pull it off while it's still tightened. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because that could be part of the problem that people are having with that. And it's very easy. Like the other ones just popped right off. This popped on. I did have to move this like little faceplate, and that comes off really easy too to feed the strap through. But so far I like it because I feel like my head, the back part of my head actually supports the weight a little bit more with this strap. So she may be getting this one too.
I will. I wanted to see what it looked like, and from handling it, it feels safer than the initial strap it comes with. So you just really have to make sure that this is tight on so it doesn't.
And I do know, like when I was searching around, there some other third-party sellers do sell straps for this. So, and I'm sure more will be coming out. But it was there, so I figured I'd go ahead and get it. But it doesn't mean I won't try any other ones in the future if I like them.
It works. Yeah. Why not?
So,
as far as games, I've done the demo for Beat Sabers, and I think
I've actually downloaded.
I downloaded it before I left the house today. It's fun.
It is a lot of fun. That was a lot, and I do plan on doing one of the Star Wars, maybe like the Vader.
There's 3, right?
There's a couple. I want to do the Vader one.
I want to do this one.
Yeah, that one looks like it's going to be fun. That is the Star Wars. Tales from the Galaxy's Edge, and then there's a Jurassic World Aftermath that's coming out. That
and
looks
The Walking
pretty
Dead.
Cool. And The Walking Dead, yes.
And
then there's also like a Squadron one that I want to. That looks like it's a Star Wars Squadron.
Okay.
That looks like it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
So, they have quite a few games, so
they do. And then the other one that it's an app that I'm enjoying. It's YouTube. YouTube VR, and you can go to places like Maldives because it costs a fortune to go there. Yeah. Hawaii, where have you been?
Okay, so I did like Bali. I did a safari.
You did text me. She texted me. She's like, I'm in Bali.
Yeah, I did a safari in Africa. Then I was in Venice. So it's a lot of fun. Oh, I went to space. I looked at Earth from the space station.
She did.
I looked at our Milky Way.
I saw the Northern Lights. And then what else did I do? Oh, Disney World. I went to Disney World.
I didn't do that one yet. I did do some like roller coasters in different locations. Those were fun.
Did you? I did the Avatar ride. That's beautiful.
I have to do that one.
I did It's a Small World. It was just as annoying.
It's just as annoying in VR as it is in person.
I bet you guys are singing the song now. It is super annoying. What else did I do? Oh, there's something called a YouTube VR story, and I did one where you were on the beach with Pokemon.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay, I haven't done it.
And then my brother had me do it's the Annabelle one.
Oh, that's probably creepy.
Shoot.
I need to do that one.
Oh, I did not.
Maybe I'll do that one while you're here.
Yes, do it.
I don't think I want to do that while I'm home alone.
No, he turned it. So he was sitting on the couch and he didn't tell me what was coming, but he could. So you can cast this. We'll talk about that one in a little bit. And he was watching what I was seeing, and he goes, "Turn around." So I turned around, and of course you look kind of silly because it's your living room, and there was this clown that just ran towards me. I'm like, ah, and literally screamed and. No one knows why I'm screaming because all you can see around me is my fireplace.
That's funny. Yeah, as she just said, like there is a casting, a way for you to cast like what you're seeing in the VR. Like it can cast to your phone. So of course it doesn't look exactly how because everything's close up for you in the VR system, but it can be cast to your phone where like other people in the room can see what you're seeing, and it makes more sense. So they're not just looking at you like, what is she doing? And then like because I have a Samsung, I cast mine to my phone and then to my TV.
You can see it on the TV.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. We'll try and if we can get it to work, we'll try and get it inserted. I may have to just like flip her phone around and let you guys see that while she's in the system, I can still see what she's playing. Yeah. We'll try and figure that out. We don't have all that tech savvy stuff yet.
We'll figure it out. We'll need to hire my brother for that kind of stuff. And then it's funny too because when you have somebody doing it, like I had my friend, she wanted to go to New York, so she goes, "Oh, there's the Brooklyn Bridge. That's my microwave." Right. And there's the Statue of Liberty. That's my light. Right. So it's really funny because you're really pointing at it because you see it.
The fan. Yeah, like you see it in the game, but they're like looking at you, point at like the TV and the fan.
Well, I tried mine first, and you were actually laughing at me. You're like, what are you doing? And
right.
She told me she didn't feel like taking me to the ER
because she was like, I'm on the edge of a building. And I guess she was doing something where she was walking out on the edge of a building. And she walked forward, and I was like, there's also a table directly in front of you. I was like, so just be careful. I was like, because if you go through that glass, I will have to drive you to the ER tonight. And she's like, oh no, it'll tell me when I do the line before the glass.
You have to draw a safety zone.
Yeah, you draw like a safety zone, and it does let you know. It kind of gives you like if you are touching it a little bit in the game, it kind of gives you like a red. And then if you step outside of it, there's actually like cameras on the front of the Oculus, and it will actually show you a view of the room you're in. Right? It's like it'll be a black and white, kind of like fuzzy looking view, but you can still see it, and that'll turn on, and you'll know that you're close to stuff.
It's like night vision.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty cool.
Super fun.
Yep. So we don't really have anything to compare this VR system to because we're just now getting into VR. We don't have any other like VR systems before this.
It was a perfect time to get into it.
It was. I mean, we've been wanting to get one for a while, and we were about to get the first Quest, but we figured there were rumors about a Quest 2 coming out, so we were like, we'll just wait for that one. So we did. So I can't compare it to the first Quest because I've never tried it. So, but I have from other people's reviews heard that this one is better, and they cut a couple like corners like with the headset and things like that, like the headpiece to make it a little more reasonable. I can't talk reasonable, but while also like upgrading the system. And like they know like a lot of people buy aftermarket third party stuff, so like they were like, we'll give you a little cheaper strap,
and then you can just get your own
and the little eyepiece. That could be a little bit better than the little foamy one they have on here. I don't really like that too much, so I might change that out too eventually.
So my worry about that is, although I share it with people I know, and it's fine, but like my brother, he gets sweaty, so I was like, you're gonna have to wipe off it before.
And it's just it's kind of soft too. Like I would like one that's a little bit, not quite as soft as the one that it came with.
Right,
so
just a little bit harder.
A little bit harder. Yeah, so I'll try and find something else to go on it to make it a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah. And find a case. That's our next mission.
Yeah, and to find a nicer case. Because the one they sell, I'm not feeling that one too much.
And the great thing about these is compared to other gaming systems, because I have the Nintendo Switch, the games are reasonably priced. So I think the most expensive I've seen is $40.
Yeah, because I do believe the other one I wanted, The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Because I do plan on loading that one. That one looks awesome. There's like a Walking Dead game, but I think that one was like $39.99. I haven't seen any much more. I haven't seen any more.
That's the most expensive I've seen, and I think it's because it's fairly new.
Which isn't bad because I used to pay back in the day when I played video games like $60, $70 sometimes for games.
Yes, so. My Marios were $60.
Yeah.
So
like all those fighting games I used to play, like the Mortal Kombats and stuff like that. And I still buy video games for my cousins. Like when Call of Duty and stuff like that comes out, those games are like $60 something. So I'm not going to complain about $39.99.
Yep. And the cool thing about these two is you and I are friends on the VR system. So even if we're not at each other's house and we might want to watch a movie together, we can. Yep. So we just have to call each other and make sure we're on at the same time.
And there's a lot of multiplayer games too, so we can actually go in and play those games together. And then there's a lot of like there's like a theater where you can actually do private showing, like if you want to have your friends or your family in one theater. People, or you can watch with like people from all over the world. So it just depends. And the tickets are pretty reasonable.
$4?
Yeah, it's like $4, $3.99, and because they're older movies, but it's just it's still pretty cool. And like the setting actually looks like an actual theater.
It's cool, yeah.
It's really cool when you buy the ticket and you're sitting in an actual theater with other people's avatars from around the world. Now, if you do go in there single, like because you can't get a private theater where you're the only one in there, the game, I think the system does fill the seat, so it doesn't feel weird that you're like the only one in a movie theater. So, and like there's Netflix.
Prime Video's on there.
Amazon Prime is on there. I hope they eventually get Disney Plus on there because that would be really cool. I would love to watch The Mandalorian on the VR.
Oh, so on Prime, Top Gun is on Prime for free right now. So I think I might have to give that a watch because I never saw that
in theaters. Well,
so
we were too young.
We were because it was what?
Were you even bored?
What year? It was in the 80s, right?
Yeah, it was in the 80s. So yeah, we would.
Depending on when in the 80s, I likely would not have.
No. So yeah, I didn't see that in theaters. What else is there? We're probably missing. There's a lot of cool things you can do with this thing. Like there's meetups where you can do meetup groups, and there's games like poker, and there's a lot of free stuff on there too. Yeah.
And most of the games, they have a demo version to make sure you really want to come before you commit to it, which is great.
Well, and even if you commit to it, I think most of them have a 14-day...
you can get your money back.
I think it says, like, there's so much gameplay time, though, you can't go over.
Yeah.
And then they'll refund your money. So just make sure... Yeah, you'll have to read it because it'll tell you, like, as long as you haven't played it for X amount of time, they'll refund you back your money. So
you can't decide after you've played it for... 50 hours that you all of a sudden don't like it.
Now, there's one thing a lot of people don't like about the Quest 2, and that is that you do have to have a Facebook account. So I hear a lot of complaints about that. Wasn't really a big deal to me because I have a Facebook,
one,
and I don't really post anything private on my Facebook. So I'm like, anything that's on there is like, I don't post private things.
No,
there,
and it doesn't require you to make your Oculus activity public.
Yeah.
It just needs you to tie your account so you can access all the features to it, but you don't.
But I mean, they probably still have the ability to see.
Oh,
but
they
it's like it's Facebook; they can see it anyway. So you know.
And like you said, I don't post anything that I wouldn't want.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's true. Like people have been saying that if you post, like if you create a fake Facebook account to try to activate your Oculus, that they have been shutting people out. So I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just some stuff I read. Like I said, I already had a Facebook account, so it really wasn't a big deal to me. I don't post anything on my Facebook account that I would care if anyone. It's just pictures and things like that. And our names and everything else is already in the world, so it's like people already have that information. So yeah. So that wasn't a deal breaker for me, but I know it's for some people it is.
Yeah, for those maybe that don't have an account.
Or if you're buying it maybe for a younger person that's like under 18 and they don't have an account and you don't want them to have one. Yeah. So you might, like I said, it depends on if that's true about if you create a fake account, if they're actually going in and knocking people out, then that is kind of wrong of Facebook to do, but I don't know if they're really doing that or not, but something to look into, just fair warning.
Yeah, if you don't have a Facebook account, you're not a fan of it, that might be something to think about. So
so we don't want to make this video too long, so we just want to show you that we are now into the world of VR. And I'm sure during this quarantine we will be using this thing a lot.
Oh, for sure. We can't travel and we are travel bugs,
so we'll actually probably do, I don't know, a follow-up video after we have played this even more, because we haven't had it that long. So I
only have 2 things downloaded.
As we play it more and learn more about it, we'll like give you a
get more
review to let you know what we like about it, and I hope you guys come back and join us. So all right, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe,
and don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Virgo Besties.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye, guys.
Okay, so C is actually inside of the Oculus VR system right now, and she's looking at the Bahamas, and I'm gonna try my best to try to show you what it is she's looking at. You were able to see on her phone, this is what she's seeing in the VR headset. And when she turns her head, that is actually her turning her head. Her controller actually just popped up on screen.
There's a turtle right there.
So if you look, this is actually what C is watching in her headset. And when she turns her head, that is the view she is seeing. So I'm actually going to show her actually with the headset on. That is her at the table. And this is how it looks cast to her phone. So hopefully you guys can see that. Like I said, don't have the best technology, but...
We're parasailing.
Oh, look.
Oh,
now you're eating dinner.
Right there.
So it's pretty cool. Like I said, so the people in the room can actually see what the person is seeing in their VR system. So... have fun, see. Bye.